as far as taxes, man, I hear a lot of crazy stories, right? I hear that they be scamming people. Do they be scamming people in taxes? Do you scam?
Hell no, I don't scam.
What's to the scamming thing I be hearing about?
But they are scamming. I ain't gonna lie. And they going to jail.
You might have to take notes on this bitch. Famous and Wealthy Podcast. Today we got Rosie in the building, man. Introduce yourself. Tell them where you're from and what you do.
I'm Rosie. I am from Dallas, Texas, born and raised. I came from the lowest parts of Dallas. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a serial entrepreneur.
So, as far as taxes, man, I hear a lot of crazy stories, right? I hear that they be scamming people. Do they be scamming people in taxes? Do you scam?
Hell no, I don't scam.
What's to the scamming thing I be hearing about?
But they are scamming. I ain't gonna lie. And they going to jail. So you have people, the industry right now, I've been in the industry 20 years. So when I started, taxes wasn't a thing. Yeah. Now, taxes, everybody want to do it because you make a lot of money. Like, I make millions of dollars in the tax industry. Wow. So people come in and compete with other people. So they want to get people the most money back, and now they doing all type of scams. Like, I heard they doing dividend plays, getting people $30,000. Yeah. They doing some type of gambling winnings, getting them thousands of dollars. But truth be told, once they get caught up, they going to jail. Because the first thing the IRS is going to do is go to the client. And you doing all that, getting this client some money, and you making quick money, but that client is going to tell it.
So the scammer, he going to jail or both going to jail? The scammer or the client?
The scammer, the tax preparer. Yeah. And then another thing, what I don't like is the IRS letting anybody do taxes. These people don't have a high school diploma. They don't even know how to count. And they doing taxes and making a lot of money.
Wow. So I was thinking like, okay, I be meeting a lot of girls. They make $30,000, $40,000 a year, but they getting $50,000, $60,000 back. How is that even possible?
Because they scamming. Some of them don't work and get a $30,000 tax return. Right. It's just like they messing up the game. The tax industry used to be good, cool, solid, but now so many people getting into it just to scam and make quick money.
So for somebody that's watching right now and they wanted to get into your mentorship program to learn everything about taxes, break down a little bit about how could they, benefit off of what you do.
So I've been in this thing 20 years. Okay. Most of the biggest people in the industry, they came through my program. I mentored over 5,000 people, helping them get to 6, and a lot of them making 7 figures. Damn. So in my program, what I love about my program is I'm going to teach you how to get the money, but I'm going to teach you how to keep it and flip it as well. Okay. So when I got into the industry, I was making a lot of money. Right. I didn't have nobody. I told you from the beginning, I came from nothing. So I didn't have nobody who taught me how to manage money. Like, I was getting it, blowing it for, as soon as it came in. So with my program, I'm going to teach you how to make a lot of money in the tax industry, but I'm going to tell you how to keep it and how to invest it into things like real estate, home health care, trucking, digital products. Those are some of the things that I'm doing right now. So I just take the bag that I make in the tax industry and I flip it into other things.
What made you get into the tax industry?
Well, to be honest, it landed in my life. I was 19 on my own with my brother. At the time, he was 9. So my mom, she never had a job, never had anything. So I had to really get it how I live. I've always been a hustler. I always, wanted more. And so when I was 19, I was on my own. Me and my brother had a full-time job, and I needed a second job. So I found myself walking through a shopping center looking for something else. And I filled out so many applications, and Jackson Hewitt called me back. Damn. Yeah, so I got there, and, man, when I started seeing I was able to get people $8,000, $9,000 back, I was like, maybe this for me. And so I took it and I ran with it. I went to a small business owner, worked for them. I started running one of their offices. Right. And they were giving me like a 60% split. I was cool with that because I was working for Jackson Hewitt making like $10 an hour. My first year, I made $200,000. To me, I had never seen that money, that type of money. Yeah. When I got that $200,000, the first thing I did is paid off me a Range Rover. That's when Range Rovers were hot, know? Yeah. So it just landed in my life. And ever since then, like, I've tried other things, but there's no industry, there's no profession that make as much money as being in the tax industry.
No, I ain't gonna lie, the tax industry is going nuts. I want to know this. So right before you got started, right, we all got different types of friends we hang out with now, versus back. How was life growing up as far as like what type of friends did you used to have versus the ones you hang out now?
So So, I mean, no shade on my friends. I had some really great friends. Like, we struggled together. We came up together, you know. But when I started elevating and I started making more money, they kind of, you know, they moved around. Like, they felt like they started saying I was better or, you know, different things. And I've never, like, anybody who know me, I don't care how many millions I make, billions, I'm still going to remain Rosie. Yeah. But I think my success made them very uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah, but along the way, it's cool.
Did you have to move, like I moved from my hometown. Did you have to move from your hometown to elevate? Oh,
yes, for sure. Yeah. Like, I moved an hour out. Like, it's probably like 5% of people look like me in my neighborhood.
How important you think mentorship is to be able to elevate? Whoever's watching right now, who'll be like, I don't need it, I can do it myself.
Oh, no. Mentorship is very important.
Yeah.
It's the cheat code, if you ask me.
Sure.
I'd rather get with someone that's already doing it or doing something that I want to do before trying to figure it out on my own, because I'm going to waste my time. I'm going to waste my money. Mm-hmm. And if there's a mentor that's doing what you're doing on a level or greater, why not invest in that mentor?
Sure.
The mentorship is the real cheat code when it comes to business.
Yeah. What pushed you to want more?
Because I came from nothing. Like, I didn't want to be a product of my environment, and then I didn't want my kids to go through what I had to go through coming up. Yeah. So one thing about it, like, I've been with my husband all my life. We've been together 20 years. One thing about us, we have always been hustlers. Like, we was the hood superstars coming up. I just really, really knew that where I was at in life, like where I came from, I was going to be greater than that. So when I really just, got moving and figured out what I wanted with taxes, I just really got into it, smashed the gas, and I took off because I already had that hustle.
Like, what was your, like, ups and downs in this tax industry game? Like, for instance, we all got our highs. Like, I know you make a lot of, do it ever be a slow season in it, or?
Not for a hustler. I'm going to be honest. But in the beginning, it was hard because it was no such thing as mentorship. There was no coaches. Okay. So I had to figure everything out myself. So as time, progressed, I finally got the blueprint and I stuck to it. But like 10 years in, I was able to find a mentor to help me out a little bit. But just honestly, about 7 years ago, I learned about these systems, these automation, digital products, and that's when life changed. And I tripled my income. Yeah.
When did competition start paying attention to you?
I was one of the first people in the industry to even show people how to get an EFIN and start a tax business. Very first. My competition was Jackson Hewitt and H&R Block. Oh, so wow. I was one of the first. And when I started putting people on and showing them how to get their business, once I put them on, they was like, hey, Rosie, you need to stop telling all these people how to get an EFIN and how to start a tax business. But I came from nothing. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody eat, and I want to see everybody successful. So anybody who wanted to put in the work, I was putting them in the place and giving them the blueprint.
Wow. So do you believe that, staying ahead and being seen when it comes to ads, do you believe that, like, for instance, let's say if you got some people in your hometown or people that's around you, how do you think staying relevant is going to keep you on top?
Very important.
Yeah.
Because, I have, a lot of followers on social media, but they see me over and over again. But if I'm running ads, putting me in front of other people, that's going to put me in a position to get more clients. I'll be out and about in all different states, and they be like, I know you. I've seen you before just from seeing my ads.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's the most you think you spent in a month on ads?
About 20 grand. I know that's not a lot to most people, but for me, 20,000, that's a lot to me.
Yeah. What makes you so dangerous in the industry?
Because I know both ways. So my business is set up two ways. I have Thomas Financial, which is the accounting side. Okay. So with that one, I help people structure their financials, their tax returns, so they can go to the bank and get big money. Okay. So I know what your tax return is supposed to look like. You're not walking into the bank looking broke. And a lot of people write off things and they can't get financing. So with me, I'm going to show you how to put stuff in, I'm going to show you how to properly structure your business, your financial statements, and I'm going to file your taxes to where you can go get some big money when you walk into that bank. Yeah. And then on the other side, I could structure any business. God gave me a gift. I could turn anything into something. And so only thing I have to do, like, look at your business analyze it, and I'm going to tell you what to put in place so you can kill. Everybody, like, honestly, like, in the industry, I'm about the only one producing 7-figure earners.
Wow. That's wild. So what's your goals for 2026 as far as building your brand up more?
I want to be bigger and better than I was in 2025.
For sure.
I made a lot of money in 2025. In 2026, I'm just continuously building. Like, I don't want to spend no money. If I'm spending money, it's going to be on investing, it's going to be on ads, and it's going to be on real estate. So right now, I'm a developer. So I have 3 houses going up right now, and I'm loving the process. So I'm going to continue building more houses, more developments, some multifamily units, and just continuously building.
In your career, when did people start respecting your name?
When they saw I was the biggest, to be honest. Like, one thing about me, I'm very, very humble, and most people know that. Sometimes I can be too humble, and I get overlooked. But people put respect on my name because they know, like, this girl, ain't nobody ever did it on the level that Rosie has did it. And ain't nobody really pointing to people like Rosie pointing to people. I don't gatekeep. Whatever I know, you know. I want my mentees to be bigger than me. Like, you don't have to be where I'm at. Be bigger than me. Anything that I know, they know. And I do that with, I go overboard sometimes. If you're not in my mentorship, every conversation I have with people, it's about business. Those are the type of conversations I want to have. And before you know it, I done gave you so much game.
In this industry, why do most people stay average, though?
Because they not willing to invest.
Right.
Most people not willing to pay $50,000 for a mentor. If you gonna help me make 100,000, 200,000, I'll give you 50, and we could still make money together. But people want to be selfish. They want to keep all the money. They don't want to invest, and they don't want to put in the work. Like, some people, I done handed them the blueprint, and they do absolutely nothing with it.
What separates you from tax preparers, you know what I mean, that's just chasing season money?
With me?
Yeah.
My business structure. Like, my business is structured so crazy to where I can leave. I can go out of the country, power off my phone for a week or 2 weeks, and it still go. I put systems in place, automations in place, and people in place to run my business so it'll run with or without me.
So, as far as you said, you've been married 25 years?
22 to be exact.
How do that work, though? Like, how is it, like, I ain't been married or anything like that, but I'm definitely planning on getting married when I get a little older. I was thinking, right?
A little older. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe when I'm like 45. Yeah, maybe when I'm like 45 or something. So I was thinking, right? I was like, okay, well, 22 years a long time, right?
Yeah.
So how is it in the house? Do y'all, like me, I got OCD. So if I'm with a girl or something and she don't like clean up or anything like that or something, I get irritated. Like, how do y'all deal with a lot of, little stuff like that?
You have to have patience for sure. Like, you have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
But me and my husband, we more best friends than lovers. We went to school with each other.
Yeah.
And we both wanted more. Like, we balance out a lot because my husband more chill, cool dude. Like, if you see him, he always like real chill. He find the best in everybody. He always happy. He's solid,
Right.
Me, I be looking at people like,
Yeah.
I don't know about them, they did this, like, and so he be like, nah, bang, like, this, they that, he always try to find a good, and so that helps me a lot.
Right.
And then we run our house honestly like a business, like everything is scheduled. We have family meetings on Sundays.
For sure.
And he just makes sure we all good. Like, he lives every day to make sure he know I really want to be successful. And sometimes he get overlooked because he's just as successful as me. He put me in the position.
Oh,
like,
wow.
He got my first tax office.
Oh, damn,
he
that's
believed
fire.
in me. Yeah. He was the breadwinner. Winner. Not saying he's not, but he's just like real. He's not cocky. He's chill.
Yeah.
And he keep me balanced. He assists me with everything I need, and he's just a great father. So I feel like if you have a great partner that understand where you want to be and who you are, that's going to help you more in business and life. Like, that's a plus. That's another cheat code.
Yeah.
If you got a partner that's down with you.
Yeah, that is.
And like a business partner,
Like, is the household like 50-50 or you pay the bills, folks pay the bills? Like, how it work?
Okay, we just got on the right track. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like for years, his money was his money, my money was my money, and it worked, you know? And I never paid attention to his account. He never paid attention to mine. He was conservative. I was spending like crazy. Yeah, so we just we're a year in trying to do this thing, like put the money together.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't like it because he able to see what I'm spending.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like whatever works for your relationship, it works for your relationship. Because like I said, we've been together, 22 years?
Yeah, that's what I
And
meant.
for 21 years, my money was my money and his money was his, and we were good.
Yeah, damn, that's fire. I mean, I'm thinking, like I said, when I get a little older, I'm going to get married or whatever. But
A little older.
yeah, probably. I mean, I got like 10 more years to still get to where I want to get to.
So what if you find a woman, like, how you know that you're not going to find a woman before 10 years that is right? You ain't going to want her to get away from you.
So this is how I kind of think about everything, like as far as like with energy and stuff like that. So where I'm trying to go, I don't want to like, because, you know, women take a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of attention. Not saying that, like, not saying nothing wrong. Not saying nothing wrong. I'm saying, like, me, I want to get a lot of money, like billions of dollars. And if I'm focusing strictly just on that, I won't have time for the, you know, for my wife type of thing. So I'm just a little different, though. You know what I mean? Because I get in relationships and they be saying, just a girlfriend saying I don't have enough time.
Yeah.
So just imagine a wife. She gonna wait. If I do get with her, she just gonna cheat or something. Because I ain't around.
Why she can't go along with you?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
because
want
like,
to.
for instance, let's say if I got a mentor, I got 10 mentees that's trying to pay me in Dubai for 30 days to stay in Dubai 2 months. She might not want to be in Dubai for 2 months. Then I got
like when you're in a relationship, you got to compromise.
But she might. What if she don't want to compromise?
Then she stay at home.
See, but that's what I'm saying. I would be putting too much pressure on a woman. I change up her whole life dealing with me because I will have to be leaving to here, China. I call Dion like I'm finna go to China for 2 months. He's like, damn, for real? Like, so just think about it like, that. It's kind of like I go to China for 2 months without thinking because I think for myself on my phone. I make my money from my phone. And some people are like, what about they parent? You're taking from their life so fast. So I gotta wait till I'm superly settled down and ready to be on that. And that takes a lot. You gotta build up. So if you're ready to build up with a person, then like y'all are perfect. But me, I'm on a go too much, I think. Moving and doing this and doing that. So it's a lot.
You'll be all right. Yeah. I'll be on the go too.
Yeah. What do you think about like, you know, social media? Y'all been married for 22 years and you know, social media done changed a lot now. You know what I mean? Like, like me, I don't trust girls, you know what I mean? Like, how do you deal with the trusting as far as?
I don't. My husband ain't cheating. Like,
no, I'm not. I'm not saying he's not cheating.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I know he make me feel secure.
You know. That's good.
So I never have to go and check his inbox or check his phone or anything like
that's
that.
Fire.
And the same way here, like we don't never have to do that because he's solid and I'm solid and we talk about everything. I don't care what it is. Like, I'm not a jealous woman at all. If I see a beautiful woman passing, I'm like, babe, she look good, you know, or we look good. Like if he look, I don't get mad, you know, because he's a man, he's human. Yeah. You got to have trust in a relationship, and if you with somebody that you don't trust, then that's gonna feed. I ain't got that type of energy. It's gonna feed into your business and your. Also,
by you being very successful too, though, it's hard. Like, I feel like it's easier to cheat on a girl that's not as successful and not on their stuff too, though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
I'm telling you now, I'm cheat. If a girl ain't doing nothing, she's getting cheated on quick. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just being 100. You know what I mean? Like if she now, let's say if she was successful and she's doing this and she's trying to elevate, and that'd be stupid for me to cheat on her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if she ain't doing nothing, just taking away, all she getting cheated on.
Yeah, and that's why I do my duty because I don't never want to be unattractive. I keep myself looking good, make sure I stay, looking good.
Smelling
keep staying
good.
In my bag,
yep.
Give him everything that he needs so he don't have to look at no other
woman.
And women get comfortable. I ain't never getting comfortable.
Nah, that's how I am. I feel the same way because I feel like in Miami it's a whole lot of guys with money, bodies, this, that, and I just try to stay on my, you know what I'm saying? So if they do me wrong or whatever, it don't matter because I'm still successful, still got fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That because, like you said, it's still like don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody want a relationship, but then you have to be ready for that too.
Yeah, and then you got to look at it like we both the prize.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So what mistakes do people make to keep them stuck?
Not investing into a mentor.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in the tax industry and you're not next to me, then you really you sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I give you all the tools you need to be successful. From the software, I offer all softwares, all the major softwares in the industry. I'm partnered with all the banks. I have my own CRM. So when a person sign up for my mentorship program, the first thing I do is analyze their business, make sure it's properly structured. Because the first 6 figures is hustle, but that first 7 figures is definitely structure.
So for somebody that don't know nothing about taxes, what's the proper systems that they should be using?
First, they should have professional software. They shouldn't be using like TurboTax or H&R Block. You need to get professional software. And what professional software will set you apart from, the H&R Blocks and things is when your clients receive a refund, your money goes straight into your bank account. So you ain't got to be like a collector calling your client trying to ask them where your money went. So it separates your money and your client's money, where your client's money is direct deposited into their bank account and yours is deposited into your account, your fees. There are so many different softwares. I'm partnered with all of them because everybody, is used to different ways of doing it. And then also, I highly recommend tax professionals have a CRM. Basically, what a CRM is, it's pretty much your business in a box. Everything that you need to use for your business is in there. So I own my own CRM. It's called Tax Pro CRM.
Fire.
And if you need a CRM, go to taxprocrm.com. And my CRM is going to have everything you need from your tax course, and it's white labeled. It's going to have all the automations. It comes with a website. So when individuals come to me, they have their whole office set up within 24 hours.
Damn.
And then I also have an affiliate program. So when my people, service bureaus, so a service bureau is someone who resell branded software. So it's softwares with with all the companies, with your personal logo and branding on it, and you can resell it and make a killing. Okay. So if you recruit or you bring on any partners, you can also have them set up within 24 hours. You set them up with their software, show them how to get paid, and then you have their office set up within 24 hours, providing them with a website, automations, funnels, everything they need to be successful and make money in the tax industry. If you want to learn how to do these things, I am doing a 3-day mentorship where I'm going to show you how to start a business. And for my people that already have a business, show them how to scale a business and make 6 to 7 figures in the tax industry.
Fire. And what would that be on on your Instagram bio or something?
I'm gonna add it to this video.
Okay.
And then it's also going to be on my bio on Instagram at Dr. Rosie Thomas.
For sure.
I just wrapped up a crazy episode with bandmankevo. I'm going to teach you guys in 3 days how to make more money in the tax industry, how to keep the money, and how to invest it in multiple streams of income. Give me just 3 days to show you how to make 6 and even 7 figures by putting the proper systems in place, making a lot of money, and investing the money that I show you how to make into digital products, into real estate, get funded, and much more. So if you want to get with the GOAT, the biggest in the industry, you need to tap into these 3 days and let's make this money together.